Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey, Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, broadcasting live from Detroit and stretching to the heart of Central Texas, here on WCHB 1200 and 99.9 FM with co-host Longhorn. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. Live call-in number 313-568-1200. And now, here's your host that never gets it right but is never wrong, Will Sims.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey. I'm your host, Will, sitting up here with the Longhorn. What time is it, Longhorn?
Game time, prime time, Detroit Sports Jersey time. Let's get it on.
All right. Got a lot in the mix today. May the 23rd, 2015. So, Longhorn, let's get it started.
Let's get it started.
What's on your plate? Talk to the people. 313-568-1200. Throw it out there for them.
All right, we got the Grand Prix coming to Detroit, coming to Belle Isle, May 29th to the 31st. Go out to Belle Isle, get your race on, see some fast cars out there running around Belle Isle. I don't know if you guys went over the MacArthur Bridge lately, but they don't replace those old worn-out lights out there. If you go out there at nighttime, you're going to see some LED lights.
Oh, yeah.
You talking about a nice sight to see.
Well, they was talking about Longhorn putting some hotels and some condos out there. What's your thought about that? I think that's dead in the water now, but if it would have went through, what's your thoughts? And the people of Detroit, call in 313-568-1200. Go ahead, Longhorn.
I don't think they should put no hotels and no condos out of Belle Isle. You know, Belle Isle is a park where you need to go out there, picnic, barbecues, family reunions, baseball. It's a park. It shouldn't be turned into no housing development. And you know what the bottom line is, Will? It's all about that money. If you put condos out there and hotels out there, it's going to be priced so that the average man, the average blue-collar worker, the average now, I'm just saying the average Bewick and Mack, St. Clair and Jefferson, Drexel and Kercheval resident, Chalmers and
okay, 94. We get the location, Longhorn.
We get there.
We get your point there. You ain't got to name every street in Detroit.
You know what I'm talking about. Wouldn't be able to go out there and get your room. Now, economically wise, if you put a hotel out there, of course, every room was going to have a view of the water. And it's right near downtown. So economically wise, oh, yes, it'll be a money maker.
Longhorn, let me ask you a question. Why can't every time you start something off, you always got to start it off with Bewick and Mack? I mean,
hey, I grew up in that area, so my roots are deep over there. So I got to shout them out every now and again. But I don't think there should be any hotels or condos over there. Belle Isle should stay just the way it is. It's a park, so everybody can enjoy it. Go out there. They don't even have RV setups or hookups out at Belle Isle. You can't even camp overnight in Belle Isle. They should keep it just where it is. Certain time how it is now, certain time everybody have to get off Belle Isle. Just keep it that way and just keep it as it is.
Well, they shut it down. You got to get up off of the 11 o'clock now anyway. Don't be honest with you something, man. I think they done overhyped that cleanness. Because I've been out there. I done got my season pass to go to all the state parks in Michigan, and I done been out there. I don't see all this big improvement they, put on the news and claim is all this and all that. I mean, I'm for real. I went out there picnicking not too long ago, and I don't see no major improvement they keep claiming done happened since the state done took over. I'm not saying it's not clean, but I'm just saying they done overhyped the word clean.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I got my grandson. Man, I got my grandson in the studio. If he don't sit down somewhere, I'm gonna knock him out.
Oh, Lord. Hey, that's a disclaimer here. That's a disclaimer here. Detroit, call in 313.
Ain't no disclaimer.
568-1200. Do you think they should be putting hotels and condos on Belle Isle? Call in. But the Grand Prix is happening out there in Detroit May 29th through May 31st. Go out there and get your speed on for you guys who really think you have fast and furious cars up there in Detroit. you really want to see some speed, you need to go out there and watch some professional racing going on.
Also, I want to give a shout out to my daughter who graduated. My oldest daughter, she lives in Minnesota. She graduated Thursday, got her associate's degree, going towards her bachelor and master in doctoring. So,
go ahead, Amanda. My niece Amanda, go ahead, girl, get it on.
Exactly, get that education. I'm proud of you. You know, I know it was a struggle at first. You know, when you first went to Western Michigan and dropped out. I'm gonna call it like it is. Then come working at Walmart. Come crying, Daddy, they hollering at me. Well, get back in school and you can be the one doing the hollering.
Congratulations, Amanda. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing on.
All right, let's jump into some sports, Longhorn.
All right, let's talk about those Tigers winning 6-2 over Houston. Go ahead, Tigers. The bats are hot again. The pitching is getting good. You think we came over the hump? You think we're going over the hump?
No, I think basically Detroit done hit we have a call in. Glenn, who always say that he waiting till the All-Star break. You know, after the All-Star break, should I say, for them to hit that down slide. You know, the Tigers started off 11-2.
Right.
Their record really, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they doing about 500 right now. And the reason they doing 500 right about now is, like I said early in the season, they giving up too many runs in the sixth innings. You know, matter of fact, after the sixth inning this year, they're 2-11. Last year, they gave up 296 runs in the final 3 innings. 96 of them came in the sixth inning. So I think the Tigers, Glenn, like I said, he waiting till the All-Star break. I think Kansas City's going to run away with this division.
Oh, well, we're on a 3-game winning streak. And we're 0.605%. We're only 2 games back, so Kansas City is not too far ahead of the game, So I think we're gonna take over Kansas City. So long we stay close, we're in striking distance. That's what Tigers is all about, striking distance. Let Kansas City, we're gonna catch them slipping. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna catch them slipping.
I don't know, man. Kansas City was in the World Series last year, so you can't underestimate them boys.
That was last year. That's history. It's like playing spades. You get beat off the table. We don't hear no sideline talking about what happened last game. That was last year. This is now. This is the present, and we're going to the future. Tigers fans, call in. Let us know what you think about it. I don't want to go back to the past. We're talking about the present.
All right, we got a legend in the studios once again, ladies and gentlemen. 105.9 KISS FM. Did I get it right this right?
You got it right, baby. You got it right.
Mr. Billy T done
What's
joined
up? What's up, Longhorn? What's happening, man?
Brother? And also I want to put out condolences out there to Marcus Hayes, Harlem Grove Charlie Great, the greatest dribbler in basketball history. He died 89 years old.
I'm going to strike that from the records, Your Honor. What about Curly Neal on the Harlem Grove?
Curly was a bad boy, too.
Thank you. Huh?
I'll go with Marcus Hayes.
That's who you going to roll with?
That's who I'm rolling with. The greatest basketball dribbler.
Would you agree with that,
wow,
Billy
Curly.
T?
Marcus Hayes, I know the name. I can't remember which one he is, but I know Curly used to get down on the ground and do. Curly was the man for dribbling.
Curly learned from him. Curly learned from him.
So
learned from him. Y'all got to Google
Marcus was a little bit older than Curly.
Older.
Yeah, a little older than Curly. Yeah. So there you go. I'll take that. They both were great. Always a lot of fun to watch. We also lost a legend in the music business. Lewis Johnson of the Brothers Johnson passed away the other day.
Yeah.
He was 60 years old. Yeah, Thunder Thumb. He played the bass. Lewis Johnson.
He over there playing his air bass.
Yes, I am.
He's an air guitar. All right, let's go to line 1 and talk to Glenn. Glenn, thanks for calling in to Detroit Sports Jersey. What's going on with you?
Hey, man, how you doing? I was in my backyard listening to the radio, trying to get my vegetable garden ready. I heard my name, but I still believe in that kamikaze slide, man. I'm waiting till after break, but I got to be honest with you. I didn't think they'll be this good, 9 games over 500 without Matt Serger or Verlander. But I still believe in that gravitation force that's going to pull them down. They'll be racing for second place in this division.
I think Kansas City's. I'm not trying to be funny or disrespect the Tigers or the Tigers fans, but I just think Kansas City is gonna take the division.
I think Kansas City
It's too early. It's too early, man.
They got 100. They got 360 more games to go for crying out loud.
Okay, Billy T. Now come on.
Crying out loud! It's too early. You're right, Longhorn. It's too early.
Okay,
and Will, you're right, man. Belle Isle don't look no cleaner. They got more garbage cans out there, but other than that,
that's
the mayor in Bean, he laid off the workers that was cleaning up the place, cutting the grass and cleaning the bathrooms. And then they put it on the air. Belle Isle need cleaning, and look at the grass and all this, just so they can get to the state park. But it really doesn't look any different.
It really don't, Glenn.
I didn't see anything wrong with Belle Isle myself.
You know, and it's funny, Glenn, you asked the point. You pointed out the grass cutting, because that was the major thing I saw out there. I'm like, the weeds is still up here. The grass ain't cut.
Cut the grass.
You know, I mean, I don't see no difference. You know, only thing they done probably, if you want to call it this, if you want to or not, you know, as they would call it, got rid of the riffraff, them scared them away.
You mean the colored folks?
And you know what?
The blunt smokers and the 40-ounce drinkers. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, they had their little strip. But I'm going to tell you, out of all the years that I've been going to Belle Isle, I have never, ever had any trouble myself.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not if they get a little loud, but the island's so large, you don't even have to. You can go somewhere where you don't even have to hear that.
Right.
But see, but Glenn and Billy T and Longhorn, you know the problem with that is?
What's that?
The young people, like y'all said, everybody know the back strip back there. That's where all the young people hanged out at, right?
Yep.
Because that's how they had nowhere to go, because the grown folks done stole all the money and closed down all the youth centers to, you know, put money back into the neighborhoods of the basketball court. See, they want to always blame the youth, but the grown folks don't want to step up and admit that they done jacked off the money that was meant for these youth. Like when we was growing up, we can go to 4-H's, to the over at the Buttsville, all these rec centers, man. You know,
ain't nothing for them to do now.
Ain't nothing for them to do but hang out at Belle Isle.
Yeah.
We could go to Brewer Rec Center on the east side over there.
You know, so and that's what kills me, when they always want to blame the youth. You know, like Mike say, look at the man in the mirror. Y'all done took the money.
That's right. The youth didn't vote for none of this stuff.
Exactly.
That's right. And I hear people on different radio shows talking about we need to call National Guards on youth. You know, but as far as I'm concerned, they needed to turn the National Guards over on some of these parents out here.
Hello.
And some of these 30s and 40 and 50-year-olds out here that don't even vote. And bottom line of it, guys, I'm from Mississippi, and you guys have a heck of a lot more rec centers when I first came up here than we ever had. We had swimming creeks. we had a YMCA, but we never had a swimming pool in school because we didn't do that. We
went to the creek,
fishing and hunting.
Yeah,
hey, Glenn,
out in the country.
Hey, Glenn, speaking of swimming, how about the swimmobile that used to come down the streets where people can go swimming?
We used to have a swimmobile.
Yeah, oh, man, I don't remember that one. That was before my time, before I got up here.
Okay, come on, Glenn, now.
Well, I came up here in 78.
Well, Glenn, Glenn, I came up. That's the same time we came up here from Tennessee, and I made this home ever since then. You remember the swimmobile, don't you?
We didn't have a swimmobile. We had a pool at the high school we could go to, and
that was only on the east side.
That was. I grew up in Inkster, man. We went to the high school pool. We could swim. You know, we had to park down the street to play basketball. They used to come out and do arts and crafts in the park and all that kind of stuff, man. We had activities is the point. We had activities.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Billy T telling how he grew up in Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills, that's right. The black Beverly Hills, Inkster.
I put it this way, guys. Detroit is my home. I was born in New Orleans. New Orleans and Detroit, both of them got a lot in common. Both of them struggling. Both of them catching hell. And the only difference, I always say, the difference between New Orleans and Detroit is when you're in Detroit, you go on the freeway, you go down. When you go in New Orleans, you go on the freeway, you go up.
You better go up in New Orleans.
Well, you guys have a good holiday.
Okay, you too.
I'm gonna get back to turning over this ground. So
that's right.
What you grilling, Glenn? Glenn, you ain't got nothing on the grill?
Well, my brother, he's from. He came up here, man. He wanted me to throw on a rib, man. But last time I had a rib back 3 years ago, hell, I had a gallbladder operation.
Yeah, leave them ribs alone, man.
So I'll do it for him. But I'm gonna hit some sticks and
You
some,
sound like Chris Rock, and I'm gonna get you sucker. Give me one rib.
How much for one rib?
Yeah, just one. Yeah, but that's gonna be about it. I throw some Brox on and knock out a beer too. But other than that, man, that's about it.
Okay, Glenn. Well, enjoy your holiday and be safe out there, my brother. Thanks for calling in and listening.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Take care, man.
All right, you too. All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna jump off into these NBA playoffs. And
all right,
I want to know what's the Nets' hottest coach or athlete that's about to boat out of Detroit. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by Fiverr.com/ENO Productions. For professional photo montages at a fraction of the price, check out Fiverr.com/ENO Productions. This is where Detroit Sports Jersey goes for video work week after week. ENO Productions is capable of taking on all different kinds of projects, from commercials to weddings and so much more. That's Fiverr.com/ENO Productions. That's Fiverr.com/ENO Productions.
Are you struggling financially? I went from homeless and broke to a dream home as a trained tax preparation professional. Ready to change your story? Visit www.needtomakemoney.com or visit www.needtomakecash.com. Detroit Sports Jersey is also sponsored by StopTheDuke.com. Visit StopTheDuke.com. And now back to host Will.
All right, welcome back to Detroit Sports Jersey. I'm your host, Will, with the Longhorn. What time is it, Longhorn?
Game time, prime time, Detroit Sports Jersey time. Let's get it on.
Special guest in the studio, Billy T. From
What up, though? What up, though?
105.9 Kiss FM over there rocking the mic. Old school over there.
Right.
That's what we do,
Happy
baby.
Memorial Day to all the armed forces out there, too. Happy Memorial Day.
Yes,
Billy
sir.
T, how long you been in radio?
Ooh, geez, I forget. It's been a while. It's been a long.
It's been that long.
Long time.
I think he was in when we was in high school.
15.
Hey, hold on there, young man. Hold
Was he
on.
in the radio when Mojo was on the air with the mothership?
I came after Mojo, thank you. I came after Mojo. That's a good friend of mine. That's Electrifying Mojo.
Yeah, Mojo's a
You
legend
feel
here.
like you're hearing the
Hey,
tie a
Billy
knot,
T,
keep hanging.
Billy T, you was in there when the scene was on, wasn't you?
Shortly after the scene, well, the new dance show was on.
Oh, okay. I was there when the scene was on.
Yeah, I remember the scene. I came in kind of as they were making that transition from the scene to the new dance show, and then we did a show called Contempo on TV 62, alongside the new dance show.
So what was your first radio station you worked at?
WGPR.
Oh, it was?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, then.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So was you down there with Marvelous Marv?
Marvelous Marv, Foodie, Henry Tyler,
okay.
those guys. That was my crew there. Those were the old heads for me. I was the youngster on the block.
Oh, okay.
And it was a lot of fun. I loved that station. That's where I got my start, man. Billy T and the DMZ. I did an overnight show from midnight till 6 in the morning. I had a blast, man. I had a lot of fun.
Okay,
Yep.
Billy T.
Some people remember the Billy T and the DMZ. You guys might not, but y'all might have been too old to listen.
Were you too old?
I mean, it was kind of young and hip.
Okay.
It was kind of hip and cool. You guys, I don't know if you fit that mode at that time. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just heard Billy T and his roots experience.
So I've been doing it for a minute. You know.
Okay. You like it, don't you? You love it?
This is what I
Things
do.
have changed for you.
Things have changed. Radio has changed, but it's still radio basically. And I enjoy this, man. Be able to sit with you guys and talk and kick it. I think I might like to do a talk show. I actually, would enjoy this.
Okay.
And I like it, because you guys talk about a little bit of everything. Okay. But these playoffs, man.
Yeah. Speaking of talking about everything, let's talk about
James
the NBA
Harden
playoffs.
lost that game. It was a good game. Because I'm gonna tell you, is it me? Or it's interesting because these playoffs have been lousy. The play has been lousy. The reffing is lousy, but they're still interesting. It's still it's
I'm not gonna
entertaining.
put it on the refs. I haven't seen no controversial call that doesn't cost anybody the game.
No, not that it cost the game. Just some bad calls. They
I ain't
miss
seen
a
no
lot of calls.
controversial call cost anybody the game.
But
I
they missed.
saw a call that cost my boy Curry $5,000 fine.
Oh, that was
He did a block.
that was a terrible call. The guy bumped him.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck they talking about flopping. He was falling trying to catch himself.
Well, see, they don't.
And I'm not a Curry fan. I'm not a fan of any of these guys, to be honest with you. They're all mediocre to me, other than King James, who was the greatest of all time.
Steph Curry is mediocre. Are you crazy?
He's all right. He's okay.
Come on, Billy T.
He's a good shooter.
He's the real deal.
He's a good shooter.
Let me go
listen. The Rockets should have won both of those games. It would be they definitely should have won that last game. James Harden lost that game, but they're so close.
He'd have made that shot?
They're so close.
Who would have said he'd have made that shot?
Well, I mean, if he'd have passed the ball to the big guy in the middle.
Dwight Howard, really? That's what you hanging your hat on? You hanging your hat on that? Come on, Billy T.
I mean, what I'm saying,
he was open.
He was open. Anything could have happened. What I'm saying is, these games have been mediocre at best. That was probably one of the best games of the whole playoffs. That was a good game, man, all the way down to the wire.
I see the lines are lighting up. Who we got here?
We done started something.
Who we got here? Let's go to line one, talk to John. I had to go to the glass, couldn't even see his name. John, thanks for calling Detroit. Thanks for calling Detroit Sports Jersey. What's going on with you?
Hey, man, y'all got it going. Hey, listen, that last game, man, what this guy named?
James Harden?
The coach, Houston, he should have called timeout, man.
Thank you.
He only had 8 seconds left.
Thank you.
And them guys trapped against players like that with the ball.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's right. The timeout. I think they should have called a timeout to slow down and get ready. Yeah. They could have won that game.
But see,
that's what I'm thinking. So I think now he throw all over the place now and so forth. And what y'all think about the build man? The build man is out of sight, ain't he?
The who?
The build man, the man with the build.
Oh, you talking about James Harden?
Yeah.
Oh, the beard.
The beard, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Fear the beard. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. John, Billy T, Longhorn, I didn't like him in Oklahoma.
I've never been a fan of his.
He choked in Oklahoma.
And he's choking in Houston.
He said he was scared when it come to the playoffs time. How you gonna play
he blew it.
81 games of the season, then get to playoffs, you get nervous and scared.
And then he looked very nervous. He fumbled that ball.
They
were on him, but he the one that lost the ball.
Exactly.
You score 38 points and lose the game, then what's the point?
And then if you fumbling the ball and you see that you ain't got no control, why he didn't call timeout?
That's right.
Well, he was too busy fumbling the ball.
Who you got winning it all, John?
I'm going with Cleveland.
Thank you. A logical man there. Yeah, thank you, John.
Cleveland, man.
It's inevitable. Yeah. It's inevitable. LeBron James wins it all.
Don't forget the Warriors. They tough. They tough now, but I'm going with Cleveland.
You going with Cleveland?
All right, going with Cleveland.
I'm going.
Okay, then, John. That's you got.
All
right. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for listening.
Call in, brother.
All right.
But it's not over. It's not over for the Rockets now, because they came back against the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? And they're down 2-0, but there's the day. Hey, they can come back from 2-0. It's been done before.
You know what, Longhorn? Speaking of the Clippers, I want to go out on a limb here and say this. I love Chris Paul to death, and I really hope he get a championship before he retire. But I don't think he's tough enough.
You don't think he's hard enough?
Look, listen here. You up 3-1. You got to put it away.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You have to put it away. I mean, even the great ones don't put. You can go back to the hometown hero here, Isaiah Thomas. I couldn't imagine him. They up 3-1, and he's not putting it away.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, my question to you, Longhorn, should they blow up the Clippers, and should the Pistons bring in Chris Paul?
Oh, bring in Chris. Nah, the Pistons didn't. The Pistons don't need Chris Paul. No.
That's all you just got to say, huh? That's it, huh? Just no.
If he can't put it away with 3-1 with the Clippers, with Griffin on the team, how you gonna come to the Pistons and put it away with no supporting cast?
I'm just saying.
That's why Josh Smith left the Pistons and went to the Houston, and he's still off in the playoffs, with a contender team. So how you gonna bring Paul over here with the Pistons with no supporting cast and think he gonna do something over here with the Pistons?
Well, see,
I like the Pistons, But you just can't throw people on the Pistons and say, hey,
well, see,
come out here and
sometimes
do something.
I was talking to this guy the other day, and sometimes when you switch teams, so it's just the chemistry of some things. I'll give you a perfect example. I can use two here at the Pistons. When Dennis Rodman and John Sally was playing for the Pistons.
Right.
When they went their separate ways, Dennis Rodman's career continued to skyrocket. John Sally went down in the toilet. When Ben Wallace was here with the Pistons, he played better with the Pistons than he did when he started off in Orlando and when he signed the contract with the Bulls. Because when he went to the Bulls, he was boo-boo. Straight up.
Right.
He was a straight-up bum. You know, I mean, I'm going to call it like it. So sometimes it's the system where a player just don't fit in with the system.
The system and the coaching staff and the team members itself, the chemistry. Right, I got you.
You know, so that's why I'm saying sometimes some players need that change of venue. You know, they need like a breath of fresh air.
Well, we brought your boy Prince back.
Okay, I'm going to sleep now, y'all. I'm going home. If he mentioned Prince's name one more time, for real, that's who you going with?
Hey, that's your boy Prince. We brought him back.
Billy T, let me ask you a question, quick question. I know you had to step out the studio. Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's all good. How would you feel about the Pistons bringing in a Chris Paul type player?
A Chris Paul type player?
You just brought him.
Or him himself?
Yeah, him.
Everybody likes him. I'm not high on him.
I don't think he's tough enough.
I'm not high on him. I'm not that high on Chris Paul.
I don't think he's tough enough.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know, because when you up, like I was telling Longhorn, Billy T, as you stepped out of the studios, when you up 3-1,
and you lose,
and you the man of the team, you the one with the ball in your hand majority of the time, you have to put that away.
Yeah, you got to nail it.
You know, you got to step up to the plate.
Yeah.
You know, you like the quarterback of the team.
You really are.
You have to put it away.
And he didn't seal the deal.
I couldn't imagine Isaiah Thomas being up 3-1.
It never happened.
Exactly.
And not finish it. Come on.
But see, y'all mentioned Harding and and his skills.
Same thing with him.
When he played for OKC and they played against the Spurs, they went down 2-0, but then they came back and won 4 straight. And who was on that team when they beat the Spurs? Who was on that team?
They got lucky.
Harden was on that team.
They got lucky. Wait a minute.
They got lucky.
They got lucky. Yeah, but Harden wasn't the man on that team.
Let me ask you a
question. It was Westbrook and Durant.
Exactly.
Okay, they were the men. Harden was a role player. Now he's the man.
And after that victory with the Spurs, what happened after that?
They got their butts kicked.
Exactly.
They got spanked like the children that they are.
What happened, Longhorn? Don't get quiet now. Longhorn, don't go from a scream to a whisper when we ask you a question. What happened after that series?
So don't talk about a playoff game.
Yeah.
They didn't win the final thing. LeBron James wins again. I've been saying this since he went to Cleveland, and I'm not a LeBron James bandwagon guy. I'm just looking at the logistics of the game. LeBron James, number one, has to be in the finals for people to watch.
Hey.
We don't know anybody else. We know Steph Curry. Now, the average fan can't name 3 people on any of these teams, but everybody knows LeBron. I'll watch to see LeBron as a casual fan.
Whoa.
That's it. It's all about money. That's it.
You know what LeBron has proven in this series?
That he's a bad man.
That everybody always say he needs them superstars. Kevin Love is out. Kyrie Irving is out.
But them other boys have stepped up.
Yeah,
he's made them
they
better.
Ain't superstars.
No, they're not.
Love and Kyrie Irving.
Right.
So I think that he's proven a point, shutting everybody up. I don't need superstars.
I need players.
Exactly.
I need some good players.
That's right.
What
stepping up though?
LeBron said, "This is too easy."
Dog, this is too easy.
King James wins it all. You can love him, you can hate him. He wins it all. It's just done.
All right,
it's written.
We got a minute left. Everybody wrap up. Billy T, give me your final word. Appreciate you sitting in with us
today.
Hey,
it's Memorial Day weekend. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself, even though it might rain on Memorial Day, baby. Take it to the garage and just have a good time and enjoy your family. Peace.
All right, Longhorn, final words before we get up out of here.
All right, they changed the shot clock in the college basketball from 35 to 30 seconds.
Big deal. Still boring.
That's
boring.
all you got to say, for real.
Boring.
Happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. Longhorn is on that again. I don't know what the hell he be talking about. But we go. Happy Memorial Day. Everybody be safe.